Welcome back. Today's dip is a 2-ingredient, super fast dip that you can use with apples or other fruit. I'm going to show you how to make it. Stick around for my world famous apple dip. Did I mention that I have a pretty small world? Subscribe for more off-grid homestead content. This is one of the simplest recipes. It's not really a recipe. I just take natural peanut butter, add Blackstrap Molasses, and that amount that you add is going to depend on how much sweetness you like. Today I'm going to be eating this with my Honeycrisp apple, so I'm just adding a little. It was probably about a tablespoon of Blackstrap Molasses, which is really high in minerals. It has iron, which is a good thing for if you're on a plant-based diet. It's nice to find a source of iron that isn't only like beans and stuff. So I like mine a little bit darker. You can see that is kind of a medium brown. I like mine slightly darker. So I just add little bits at a time until I get it to how I like it. The Blackstrap Molasses it's really strong. I do get mine in a gallon because it's cheaper that way. The label says that it has 25% of your RDA for iron in 1 tablespoon, and that is pretty good. It also has 9 grams of sugar, which for something like a sweetener is, that's not too bad. It's just not refined. Regular molasses is more sweet. It's actually more pleasant, but you can get used to the Blackstrap Molasses. Another thing that Blackstrap Molasses has is 20% of your calcium RDA in 1 tablespoon. So it's really a concentrated source, like I said, of minerals. And this dip, I really like to make it when I have apples. This is the main thing that I make it for. Occasionally I'll eat it on a banana or something, but I'm sort of not into bananas anymore. So I make it, this is about how I like it. It's thick, and this, I would guess, is 1/4 cup of peanut butter. I'm just eyeballing it. This is a little bitty bowl. It's one of those dipping bowls from Pioneer Woman. So yes, it comes out to where it's, here we go, a nice coffee colored dip. And I would probably eat about half of this on my apple because this is a pretty big apple. We got these Honeycrisp apples and they're really good. So it provides protein when you make this dip, and then all the minerals of the Blackstrap Molasses. So I added about 2 tablespoons of molasses to this, but you can adjust it in any way that you like. Try with just a little bit of Blackstrap and adjust from there. Sometimes I will add other things like crunchy things to it because the peanut butter that I have right now is smooth. So right now I'm going to add a few just pumpkin seeds because pumpkin seeds are really good for you. You can add walnuts, you can add raisins, whatever you happen to like. But I want the crunch of the pumpkin seeds. I'm going to eat this with this apple. And that actually is a pretty balanced breakfast or supper if you want to keep it light. So thinking outside the box and making things like this is super simple. You can make it in just under a minute, and it may be something that you say, oh, that just doesn't look like it would be good for me, but I guarantee if you try it one time you would like it, and you don't have to worry as much about the sweetening of the Blackstrap because you're pairing it with the peanut butter. And if you add other nuts and stuff, you're pairing it with whole foods, and so it kind of counteracts the effect of the sugar. But if you're a diabetic or something, you might want to be careful about how much Blackstrap that you add. But I have never really gotten a sugar rush from eating this, and I think it's just because it's not refined. It's a whole food. So Anyway, that's one of my apple dips that I really like to make. I just slice the apples and eat it with it. And yeah, try it and tell me what you think. Just 2 ingredients, pretty simple.